start with a comfortable seat here. So sitting, however, is comfortable for you, feeling your sit bones connecting down the base of your body. So for me, it's like this triangle of my legs and my sit bones connecting to the earth. And feeling the crown of the head supported by that connection, lengthening up towards the sky. Shoulders dropping away from the ears, and you might wiggle your jaw around a little bit. Relaxing the jaw. Maybe opening wide and closing gently. And you can tend to hold so much tension in the jaw. Oh, that feels good to me. And closing your eyes or softening your gaze down towards the ground. And see if you can relax your belly. You feel it soften. No need to hold tension there, and see if the breath can really be felt as an expansion through the belly and a contraction through the belly. Inhale and exhale respectively. You might even engage a little constriction at the back of your throat, Ujjayi breath, so that the breath is audible. Really let that be your point of focus here for the next few breaths. Soft belly, flowing breath. And then gently letting the breath soften a bit more. Bring your arms to your sides. You can keep your eyes closed here if you would like. Inhale, roll the shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, releasing the breath out the mouth as you release the shoulders back and down. Just a few times. Releasing to the earth. Two more times. Honoring change. Nice. Gently opening the eyes, and we're going to do some eye exercises before we get our bodies moving. So we're going to move the eyes, not the head, and we want to hold the head gently and keep the breath flowing. We're going to look all the way up as high as we can without moving the head, and then trace a line all the way down and look down to the earth. And then inhale, look up as high as you can without moving your head, just stretching your eyes. And exhale, trace a line down, look down as far as you can. That's very vocal birds this morning. So continue that with your breath. Just honoring the changing landscape around you. Maybe that's even inside your home. Autumn is a time when we often kind of clear things out or rearrange. Our needs in the space start changing as we start spending more time inside. One more time, switch direction. You might feel your eyes getting a little tired. And then bring your eyes back to center, look straight ahead. And then close them for a couple breaths. Just let them rest. Notice if you're craning your neck forward with that focus on the eyes and bring your chin back. And then gently opening your eyes, and now we'll draw across the horizon. So looking as far as you can to the right, and then drawing a straight line across and over to the left. So inhale, looking to the right, and exhale across to the left. Moving with your breath. Inviting a shift in your own vision. What might be possible at this point, stage, phase of your life? We're always constantly in a transition of some sort, and it's helpful for us to learn to acknowledge and celebrate and honor that. One more breath here. And then coming back to center, looking straight ahead. And then closing the eyes. Softening the jaw. Pulling the head back into alignment if it's straining forward. And then looking out again, opening the eyes, and look back up as high as you can. We're going to imagine a big clock face in front of us. So pressing the eyes out to the periphery, we're going to move around 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we're going to go back the other way. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12. Now back clockwise. On your own, you're going to do a clockwise round and a counterclockwise. So you can just be really mindful and go around without me counting. And when you finish, look straight ahead again. Close the eyes. Bring the palms together and rub them, creating some warmth. So the eyes are an organ of pitta. Once the warmth is in your hands, place your palms over your eyes. Let your fingertips rest along your hairline. So the eyes are a pitta organ, a fire organ. They digest, they take information in, they digest it, receiving that, transforming it. And so they've taken in a lot of light and Sweet. Over the summer, your eyes might be a little red. And so we want to tend to them, releasing the tension from the summertime, and releasing your hands down. You might smooth your brow along the way. You can keep your eyes closed if you'd like, and begin to circle your torso around from the hips continue to let the head roll opposite of the direction the ribs are going. And going back the other way, reversing the direction. And coming back to center and pausing for a moment here, noticing how you feel. Beautiful. From here, we're going to make our way to hands and knees. Very gently and slowly moving your way there. Maybe putting your blanket across your mat so your knees can have a little more padding. We want to take really good care of our knees. Hands underneath the shoulders with the fingers spread really wide, knees underneath the hips. A little bit wider. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round the spine, gazing towards your belly button. Inhale, tilt the pelvis. Let the motion slide of the spine really drop head lift. Exhale, rounding back. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, lifting. One more round. Exhale. And inhale. And then curl the toes under. Press back to a down dog. Stretching out those legs. We haven't done a whole lot yet. Good morning, legs. And from here, pulling forward to a plank pose. Holding here for a breath. You can drop your knees if you would prefer. And then we're going to drop the knees and lower the chin and the chest between the hands. Booty's in the air. And then we're going to scoop the heart forward, dropping the hips, lifting the chest, but only as much as you can still lift the hands off the floor. Keep the tops of the feet connected to the floor. Deep breath here. Feel that belly connected to the earth. Release the hands down and press back to hands and knees. So here, we're going to extend the right leg back behind us. And if this feels like enough balance challenge for you, you can just do the leg. If you'd like to extend the left arm, you can do that too. Feel your core engaging here. Your self-awareness. Strength in the gut. Trusting your gut. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, bring your elbow and knee together underneath your body. Inhale, extending out. Exhale. Inhale out. Exhale. Inhale out one more time. Exhale in. And then inhale out, and we're going to hold this here. Or if you would like a little more challenge, you can reach back, holding onto your foot or your ankle, and press the foot back into the hand. 2 breaths wherever you are. And then releasing, extending out if you aren't there already. And then release, hand and knee down to the floor. Let's take some hip circles here. Couple in each direction, moving around from the knees. Nice, and coming back to our tabletop position. We'll do 2 rounds of cat and cow. Take an inhale. Exhale, rounds the cat. Inhale the cow. And into that skandha, the expansion and contraction, the flow of change. And then curl the toes under, pressing back to a down dog. Maybe finding grounded stillness here for a couple breaths. Just dropping those heels, melting the heart. And then inhale, pulling forward to a plank pose. Holding here. Feel that core. And then dropping the knees, the chest, and the chin. Booty in the air, pulling forward. Again, pressing down through the tops of the feet and the hips, and see if you can lift the hands up off the floor. Just slightly, the strength of your back, belly connected to the earth. Deep breath. And then placing the hands back down, and we'll press back through hands and knees and come to a child's pose. Stretching out here. If you'd like to press your elbows down into the floor, bring your palms together. Let the palms rest at the back of the neck. Be a nice opening for the triceps, shoulder area. One more breath here. And then releasing and coming back to hands and knees. We'll do 2 rounds of cat and cow again. Inhale here. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Curl the toes under. Exhale, press back. Down dog. Maybe stillness, maybe movement. See what feels best to you. You're ready for a change. Inhale, pulling forward to a plank pose. Holding, you can drop your knees always if you'd like. And then dropping knees, chest, chin. Inhale, scooping forward. This time we're going to rest down. Let the chin come to the floor. Bringing the arms down, palms up. And then we're going to roll them underneath the body. So you're going to bring like your wrists on the inside of your hip bones. And the palms are going to be resting against your upper thighs. So we're going to start to move into locust pose here. And again, I want you to tune into your belly, connecting with the earth, and the strength that's in your torso, your back, and your belly. So with your next inhale, lift your right leg up off the floor, as high as it'll go. Exhale, back down. Inhale, lift left. Try to keep that knee towards straightening. Exhale, down. Now we're going to hold for 2 breaths. Inhale, lift right up. stay here. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale back. And left. Inhale up. Exhale here. Keep it extended. Inhale again. And exhale down. Beautiful. Releasing the hands. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Pressing in, lifting up into a cobra. Really pressing into the hands now. We weren't doing that before. Keeping those shoulders down. Curl the toes under and press back to a down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through to the top of the mat, dropping left knee down. Sinking the hips here, reaching the heart towards the world in front of you. If you feel like you would like to lift up, you can bring your hands to your knees. And then if you'd like to go further, sweep the arms around and back so you can find a little back bend here, crescent lunge. And exhale, sweeping back around, hands to the mat. Roll those back toes under, lengthen through the front leg into pyramid pose. So you're going to let the head melt down to that only slightly bent right knee. And then inhale, pulling forward, hands to the mat. Press back to a down dog. Exhale here and then inhale, coming forward, drop the knee, press back, child's pose. Just take a breath or two here. Lift your next inhale, pulling forward, hands and knees. Exhale, round to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Roll the toes under, press back to a down dog. Breathing here. And inhale, pulling forward. Holding plank. And then dropping the knees, chest, chin, and then scooping forward. And then again, we're going to rest down on the belly, chin to the floor. Bring the hands down, sliding those arms underneath the body. So they're inside of those hip bones. We don't want the hip bones pressing into the arms. That's uncomfortable. So now we're going to lift both legs. We did one at a time. If both legs doesn't feel good to you, you can do one at a time again. We'll do 2 different liftings. So pressing down through your pubic bone, squeeze those legs in against each other and lift up both legs. And exhale, bring them back down. Lovely. And now we're going to hold for 2 breaths. Inhale, lifting up. And with your exhale, lowering down, release the hands. Inhale, coming up to a cobra. Roll the toes under and press back to a down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it to the top of the mat. Dropping right knee down. Really let your hips sink here. Not in a hurry. This is the season of slowing down. And then if you're ready, you can lift your hands up to that front knee. Pausing here. And then if you'd like, you can sweep your arms out and back, coming into a crescent lunge. And with your next exhale, releasing down. Curl the back toes under, lifting up and pressing through that front leg, moving it towards straight, and then releasing the head down towards the left shin. And inhale, pulling forward, placing the hands, stepping back to a down dog here. Inhale, pulling forward and dropping the knees, pressing back to child's pose. And inhale, pulling forward, coming back to hands and knees. Exhale, rounds to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And then finding a nice neutral spine, and we'll extend the left leg back. You might have thought I forgot this part on the other side. And then the right arm, if you want to, you can just do the legs too if you want to. So the other side from what we started with. We're kind of making a full cycle here. So balancing here, you're welcome to stay here if you'd like. If you'd like to go further, inhale, lift arm and leg. Exhale, elbow and knee together. Feel the strength in your core. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, and do one more contraction. Inhale out. You're welcome to stay here, balance and breathe. If you'd like to reach back for your foot or your ankle and press the foot back into the hand, lifting up and stretch through the hips and the thighs. One more breath here. And releasing out and down. And we'll take some hip circles, 2 in each direction. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to find our way back to a down dog. 2 breaths. Inhale, rolling forward to plank pose. Holding here, feel free to drop your knees. Tucking up that space in between the shoulder blades. And then dropping the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, scooping forward. And then releasing the chin back down to the floor. So we're going to do one more step on this opening, strengthening on the belly. So the option here is to come to bow pose. If that doesn't sound like what you want to do, you can do any of those locust variations with the arms underneath your body. If you would like to come to bow, we're going to bend the knees, reach back for the ankles or the feet. If you have a strap, you can also like lasso your ankles here. And then we're going to press up by pressing the feet into the hands and lifting up the upper body here. Trying to keep the knees in close to each other. It's easy to let them splay out. And if you're in bow, really squeeze those shoulder blades towards each other and down your back. And breathe. See if you can rock a little bit on your belly. This is helpful for digestion. One more inhale wherever you are. And exhale, releasing down. Turn your cheek to one side and rest. Turn your cheek to the other side. Take a deep breath. Bring your chin or forehead to the floor. Hands back underneath the shoulders and the legs. And if they splayed out, inhale, pressing up to a cobra. Exhale, pressing back to a child's pose. And then dragging your hands back in to sit up on your heels, and you might lean back just a little bit, stretching through the tops of the feet. Nice little stretch. And then we're going to shift our weight to one side, move the blanket out of the way, and come down onto our backs. Hugging the knees into the chest when you get there. And then letting the legs fall all the way over to the right. And stretching the left arm out from the shoulder. The right hand rests gently on that left leg. See if the left shoulder can come to the floor. And that might mean lifting these legs up a little bit so that shoulder can relax down, and then maybe gradually keeping the shoulder down, the leg and relax down. Let's take 2 letting go breaths. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Next inhale, unwind, come back to center, wiggle a little bit, realign your spine, and then let the knees drop all the way over to the other side. Again, tune in to the right shoulder now, shoulder that's on the floor being lifted up off the floor. See if you can really melt it down to the floor, and then let the legs begin to soften more from there. Relaxing the jaw, left hand gently resting on that right side. Belly relaxed, deep breaths. Let's take 2 letting go breaths, honoring the changes and the seasons, the changes in our lives. Your next inhale, unwind, back to center, align the spine. And placing the feet on the floor, hip width apart and close to the body. And with a bridge pose, so pressing strongly into your feet, lifting your hips up towards the sky, maybe interlacing your hands underneath your body, rolling your shoulders under, or pressing your elbows down, hands extending on either side of your hips. And take a couple breaths here, just flushing that breath through your front side of your body. Finding yourself. You're strong, you're rooted, you're grounded. Feel those feet supporting you. Releasing, coming back down to the mat. Hug the knees in, let them come wide. Reach through the inside of the knees, grabbing onto the outside of the feet or the ankles. Happy baby pose. Rocking side to side here. If there's any final poses you would like to find before coming to Shavasana, feel free. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back. And maybe a blanket under your head or your knees, or covering you up if it's a little chilly. Sliding the shoulder blades down the back, relaxing the jaw. Feeling the belly soft. Hips relaxed, shoulders relaxed, eyeballs relaxed. Bringing your awareness back to the surface of your body. Deepening your breath. Wiggling your fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor. Come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find the seat. And sitting with your eyes closed, allow these words by Jeanette Insanidius to wash over you. This is just a portion of a poem called You Will Be Changed. You have permission to change from who you've been to who you are becoming, just as nature does continuously. You are not here on earth to remain the same. You are an alive and original thing. Unfurl your wings, and when the time is right, fly, fly, fly. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And take a deep breath of gratitude, sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. Thank you so much for joining me for practice today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.